guys, welcome to today's video. In this video, I will be doing another fragrance haul. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell. And without further ado, let's jump right into this haul. The first fragrance that I hauled is called True Lust, and this is from the house of laladanisheibeauty. I think I said that correctly, maybe not. And the bottle is red, which I appreciate. I am not a big fan of the bottles from this house, especially the clear ones, because they just have this sticker on the side and it just doesn't look presentable to me. Not a fan. I do like the red bottle and the purple sticker. I think this looks different and it stands out. I am going to go ahead and read the notes. In the top notes, there's violet, rum, coconut, rose, and ginger. In the middle, you get osmanthus, ylang ylang, tangerine, jasmine, lily of the valley. In the base notes, you get leather, sandalwood, rice, and ambergris. This fragrance has a whole ton of notes. It's very complex and interesting, and what caught my attention was the violet. I'm having a moment with violet right now. Been obsessed with it ever since I first got my nose on the Oud Satin Mood by Mason Franciscan. That has a dry down of vanilla and violet, and I fell in love with violet, and now I'm just having a moment with it. I'm craving it, and when I saw violet in these notes, I was excited to get this. I also really like the idea of the rum, the coconut, the rose, the ylang-ylang. Sounded tropical, boozy. Read some reviews that said that the leather was not prominent because it could be tricky with me and leather. So I'll spray some on. In the opening, I do get the boozy note, the note of rum. I don't get the violet, unfortunately. I'm not getting the ylang-ylang or the jasmine or the rose. I'll go straight away to the base notes of leather because that's supposed to be in the dry down. I'm getting that leather right after the boozy note. So now I'm just smelling the leather and something that smells like cumin or cumin. I'm very familiar with because I use that spice in cooking a lot. However, I don't like it in my fragrances. That's all I'm getting, you guys. Like basically it's the leather and the cumin. And that's it. There's no violet. There are no flowery notes. And if you had thought about purchasing this, don't blind buy it. This is definitely not a safe blind buy. I would sample this first. It might smell glorious in your skin. I don't know. I'm just really disappointed in this one. I am truly, truly disappointed. I can't believe that it's just the leather and the cumin, really. Like that rum note goes away. That's just in the very opening. And then it goes straight into the dry down. Basically, where did all the middle notes go? So this one is not going to be staying in my collection. This one will be going somewhere else, to someone else. We will see. So True Lust by laladanisheibeauty is a complete fail. Boo. The next fragrance I purchased is New York Night by Bond No. 9. And you guys, just look at this box. You have the New York skyline here, which you know, I have a love affair with New York City, and I just love New York. That's where I've spent 18 years of my life, and it holds a lot of sentimental meaning to me. Definitely like a scent memory, even though I didn't wear the Bond No. 9 scents when I lived in New York. Just discovering this house now, and this is my second Bond No. 9. The bottle is a beautiful blue in person. I think it looks so much nicer. The camera, I don't think does it justice. Even seeing pictures of this, I didn't think it would be this stunning. And this also has that New York skyline. Absolutely stunning. It's just a beautiful royal blue. It has like a little shine to it, shimmer. And this is the 1.7 ounce. Oh, guys. Oh my God, you guys. Before I get ahead of myself, let me read you the notes. I am so excited for this one. Now, this was not a blind buy. Giselle from GB Fragrances sent me a decant of it when we did our fragrance sample swap. I will put the link to it down below so you can check it out after this. I knew that I would be picking up a full bottle of it sooner or later, and I pulled the trigger. I will read the notes to you. In the top notes, there's gardenia, jasmine, and carnation. In the middle, there's patchouli, flowers, sea notes, and sandalwood. In the base notes, there's caramel and coffee. And you guys, this is one of the most beautiful gourmand fragrances I have tried. So I do love my gourmands, and this is a true gourmand. I am smitten with this. I am in love with it. Obsessed is the right word. It's warm but spicy and salty. It's a true sophisticated gourmand. It's creamy, it's delicious, it's sensuous. I have to spray some on. It opens up with these sea notes. It's salty, yet it's warm. It's very sexy, alluring, delicious, delicious. You guys, oh my gosh. I wish I had discovered this sooner. Where has this been all my life? This is just amazing. It gives it a creaminess from that sandalwood. I get the caramel and the coffee scent. And I could definitely picture myself going out to dinner in New York City wearing this fragrance, especially like on warm evenings. It's a perfect combination of warm and spicy. It's rich, but it's not cloying. It's still very wearable. And it's still perfumey, if you know what I mean. I like my gourmands to have a little bit of a perfumey thing because there is such a thing as too gourmand. There are some fragrances I tried which smell straight up like that dessert. And even though like I might like that in a candle, I might like it in a body lotion or even a body spray, but like my perfume, I want the combination of gourmand and I want it to be perfumey. And this gives me just that. I feel like this fragrance can be really worn any time of day, any occasion, because it's not cloying, it doesn't get suffocating, there are no sharp edges, it's just beautifully blended, and it's a beautiful, stunning gourmand scent. Beautiful. Okay, this is my second Bond number 9. I will be adding more of these to my collection because I have been loving this house so far. Many reviews trash talking this house, that doesn't have good longevity, that it doesn't smell like anything special. So far from the ones I've smelled, I think they're pretty special. And I have no issues with longevity. This one gives me 7 to 8 hours, which is more than I need, really. And this one is different than anything in my collection. It does not smell like other fragrances that I have. The next fragrance I hauled is called Meteorites, and this is from the House of Gourmand. The bottle looks like this. It's so stunning. It's so girly, feminine. So the first time that this was brought to my attention, that I have heard anything about it, was from Emmy's World of Fragrance. Her and her family did a video where they talked about which fragrances they would take were they to travel, and her little girl talked about this one, and this just caught my attention. And as I mentioned earlier in my video that I have been having a moment with violet note in my fragrances, I jumped on this because guess what? This has a violet note. I will read the notes to you. So in the top, there's apple green notes, bergamot cassis. Middle notes, there's violet, rose. I love that combination, mimosa. In the base, there's white musk, orris, woody notes, and sandalwood. Guerlain has this face powder with colorful pearls mixed in, and you kind of swirl your brush and you swirl it on your face. And so this is what the colors look like, and the powder has a scent to it. It smells violety, powdery. So this is supposed to replicate that scent. But if this smelled only like the powder, just very makeup-y, it wouldn't be as interesting to me. What I like is that this has fruity notes added to it. So it gives it a depth. So I get that green apple from the top. It's crisp. It's like a green sour apple, but not too sour. It just gives me an uplifting, happy vibe. And then I start to smell the violets. That scent has been so intoxicating to me. So there's the violets and there's a little bit of rose. It's not a prominent note of rose. It's a little bit musky. It's a little bit powdery, but not like a baby powder type of smell because I can't tolerate that. Very little. I read somewhere that it was compared to insolence, and I have not tried insolence, but this is what I imagine it smelling like from people describing it, except, like I said, this one has fruity notes in it. It has that green crisp apple, which I'm getting. And then the violets come through, and it's flowery, and it's gentle, it's flirty, it's feminine. This is fresh, this is happy, it's uplifting, and it's very sparkling at the top. This will be a perfect spring and summer scent. This is great for warm weather. It's a very light, inoffensive type of scent. And I feel like this will work perfectly in warm weather. It's fruity, fresh. I absolutely adore this. So again, this is Meteorites by Guerlain. If you're still able to find this, try to get it because it is discontinued. I feel like it's a safe blind buy. Unless for whatever reason you just hate violets, then it's not. But for the most part, I feel like it's a safe blind buy because it's just so mass appealing. It's so non-offensive. This is beautiful. And the next fragrance I have here is Dole Intense by Lancôme. And the bottle looks like this. I got the mini, the little one, the smallest size. I like that it's square. And look how thin it is. It's just so futuristic looking. So in the past, I have tried the original, which I love the smell, and I was going to buy it on the spot. This was when it just launched. I was in the store, I put it on, and I was like, let me walk around with it a little bit. I was going to come back and purchase it. And it just went away after close to an hour. Like it wasn't even an hour, I think. And I was so disappointed. So I was actually at the store yesterday, and they finally put out all the testers, and I got to test them side by side. So I will read the notes of the L'Intense, the new one. So in the top notes, there's bitter orange, mandarin. In the middle, you get Turkish rose, grass rose, Egyptian jasmine, musk. In the base, you get acacia, patchouli, cashmere, wood, Madagascar, vanilla, and sandalwood. And I just like this cap. I just find this whole bottle very intriguing. This is sweet, floral, fruity. So because there are two types of roses in this one, the rose is very prominent in this. I do get a strong blast of the rose. This one does last a lot longer on my skin. This gave me a good like 7 to 8 hours. It has great performance. The sillage was beautiful and the projection was beautiful. I absolutely love this one. It has more depth than the original. The vanilla here is amped up. It's sweeter, it's creamier, it's woodier. It's a very feminine rose and vanilla fragrance. It's warm, it's sexy. And so as I said, the sweetness in this is amped up and it's woody. It's stronger, it's edgier. There's patchouli in here, which is not noticeable. And I feel like it's a staple in one's collection. Like this could easily be a signature set. This is great for all year round. Like I find it's going to be perfect for springtime. I love the rose and fruit composition, and it smells beautiful. This is definitely a crowd pleaser, and I feel like this could be worn to pretty much any occasion. It's very versatile. So that completes my haul for today. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have bought any of these, if you own them, if you're planning to purchase any of them. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here soon. Take care.